Struggling with debt and searching for a way out? Then you're in the right place. In this video, we're diving deep into the transformative journey of Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He faced unimaginable financial challenges and completely turned his life around. He's here to share the essential steps you need to take to climb out of debt and start building true, lasting wealth. Stick with us and learn the strategies that not only transformed his and his wife Kim's lives, but can also transform yours. This is the moment to take control of your money and shape your future. If you're interested in this topic, comment "I will win" below. Just type "I will win," and as soon as I see your comment, I'll give you a heart. Also, if you want to support the channel and get access to more content like this, leave a like and subscribe. It takes less than a second, but it makes a huge difference for the channel. We have a lot of inspiring content coming up, packed with tips to help you live a more prosperous and fulfilling life. Let's get started. Robert Kiyosaki overcoming financial challenges. Robert Kiyosaki, now an icon in the financial world, did not have an easy path. He and his wife Kim faced dark times, full of uncertainties and astronomical debts. They were literally drowning in a bottomless financial pit. Early in their marriage, Robert was broke. He had failed in 2 business ventures and, instead of wealth, had accumulated debts totaling an incredible $985,000. Imagine the pressure, the shame, and the desperation of watching so many bills pile up while success seemed like an impossible dream. But instead of giving in to despair, Robert decided to face the situation head-on. He and Kim made a pact. Financial failure would not define them. They were determined to turn the game around. And that's exactly what they did. Today, they're here to share the most valuable lessons they learned along that tough journey. Lessons that can help you get out of debt and build a solid foundation for your financial future. Step 1. Face reality. The first step to getting out of debt is simple but incredibly challenging. Be brutally honest with yourself. For Robert, this was the most humiliating and liberating moment. He was pretending to live a luxurious life. Expensive cars, fancy restaurants, designer clothes, while in reality he was drowning in debt. Kim, who had never faced a financial catastrophe before, was shocked to discover the truth. Robert had to sit down and admit to himself and to her that they were on the brink of financial collapse. If you're hiding the truth about your finances, it's time to stop pretending. You can't map out a path to financial freedom if you don't know where you are. Tell the truth to yourself, even if it hurts. If you're ready to take this step, comment below. Truth is the first step. Step 2. Stop digging yourself deeper. The second crucial step is to break the vicious cycle of accumulating debt. Often, this means making painful sacrifices. Robert and Kim know what that's like. When they moved from Hawaii to California, they were completely lost, living in a friend's basement. There were days when Kim had just a few dollars to get through the weekend. It was a hard reality to accept for someone who once dreamed of being a millionaire. They made the conscious decision to cut all unnecessary expenses and focus on surviving with what they had. This was the turning point to start their recovery. And you? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stop sinking deeper? If so, comment, stop borrowing, start growing. Step 3. Face your debts head-on. The next step is to confront all your debts, one by one. There's no point in running away, no point in trying to hide them or paying one here and another there. Robert recalls how painful it was to see the pile of collection letters growing on the table. Kim challenged him to face reality, list every penny they owed, and start planning how they would get out of that situation. He sat down and wrote to every person and institution he owed money to. He called old investors, friends and family members. It was painful, it was humiliating, but it was necessary. You also need to take this step. List all your debts. And if that's already been a challenge for you, share your experience here. Your story can inspire others to do the same. Leave a comment saying, "Face your debts, conquer your freedom." Step 4. Seek professional help. When we're buried in debt, it's easy to want to solve everything on our own. But Robert learned that sometimes we need outside help. In a moment of desperation, he went to talk to his mentor, the Rich Dad. The advice? Hire an accountant. It might seem expensive, but the return is invaluable. The rich have accountants, and the poor often don't keep accurate records. A good accountant not only helps organize your finances, but also brings clarity and structure to the path of recovery. Hiring professional help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows that you're serious about changing your financial situation and that you're willing to invest in the knowledge and skills of others to get there. Seek out financial advisors, debt counselors, or even a supportive community that can provide you with the guidance and motivation needed to stay on track. Step 5. Visualize your debts. With all your debts listed, it's time to create a clear picture of them. Visualize each one, from the creditor to the total amount and the minimum monthly payment. Put everything on paper or in a spreadsheet. It's important to clearly see the size of the challenge you're facing. This is how Robert and Kim began to understand the magnitude of the problem. But more importantly, it's how they started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They reviewed this list daily, committed to overcoming each of those amounts. Visualizing your debts doesn't just mean seeing the numbers on paper. It means mentally preparing yourself for the journey ahead, acknowledging that it will take time, effort, and persistence. Visualization is a powerful tool that many successful people use to stay focused and motivated on their goals. You can even take it a step further by creating a vision board that includes your financial goals and the debt-free life you aspire to live. Step 6. Pay in the right order. Now comes the strategic part. Which debt should you pay off first? Many people suggest starting with the highest interest ones. But Robert teaches something different. He recommends starting with the smallest ones. That's right, the ones you can pay off quickly. Why? Because it creates a sense of victory, of progress. Each small win motivates you to keep going and tackle the next challenge. And so, one step at a time, you'll see the debts disappearing. Robert and Kim followed this strategy, and it worked wonders. The feeling of accomplishment after paying off even a small debt gave them the confidence to tackle larger ones. This method, often referred to as the snowball method, is highly effective for many people because it shifts the focus from the daunting size of the total debt to the attainable goal of eliminating each one step by step. Step 7. Turn liabilities into assets. While many focus on paying off debts, Robert and Kim went further. They started investing in assets. Instead of using borrowed money to buy liabilities like luxury cars or expensive trips, they used it to invest in real estate, stocks, and businesses. The idea was simple. Every dollar they spent needed to bring more money back. This is the secret to transforming your financial situation. Stop spending on things that only drain your money and start investing in things that generate more money for you. Today, Robert and Kim have over 6,500 properties, all acquired through a smart strategy of using debt to generate income. What started as a small property that put $25 in Robert's pocket every month grew into a real estate empire that generates millions. All this without relying on credit cards or consumer loans. Turning liabilities into assets requires a shift in mindset. It means seeing every expense as an opportunity to create value. For example, instead of buying a car on credit, could you invest in a rental property that generates monthly income? Instead of spending money on dining out every week, could you put that money into a high-yield savings account or invest in stocks? It's about making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. Step 8. Constant discipline and dedication. This is not an easy path. It requires unwavering discipline and dedication. It's an ongoing process where every step matters. If you're ready to commit to transform your financial life, then you're in the right place. Robert and Kim did it, and now they're sharing these lessons with the world so that you can do it too. Discipline means sticking to your budget, resisting the urge to splurge on unnecessary items, and staying focused on your long-term goals. Dedication means not giving up when things get tough, and they will get tough. You may face setbacks, but every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. Remember that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, persistence, and a positive mindset. Step, build multiple income streams. One of the most powerful lessons Robert and Kim learned during their financial recovery was the importance of building multiple income streams. Relying on a single source of income can be risky, especially if that source is suddenly cut off. They diversified their income by investing in real estate, stocks, and creating businesses. Start by looking at your own skills and talents. What can you offer that others would pay for? It could be a side hustle, freelancing, investing in the stock market, or even starting a small business. The goal is to create additional streams of income that can help you pay off your debts faster and build wealth more effectively. The power of action. If this video changed the way you see your finances, we want to know. Comment below saying, "I watched till the end and I'm ready to act." I'll make sure you get a heart for your commitment. But don't stop there. There are 3 things you need to do right now to ensure you're on the right track. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you do this, you'll get transformative content every week without fail, and more. You can become a member of the Real Money team and gain access to exclusive content behind the scenes and much more. Click the link in the video description and join our team. We're on this journey together, and all we ask is your subscription so we can keep bringing this kind of content. If you enjoyed this video, it's because you understand the importance of improving your financial life. But maybe you're still wondering, how do you really achieve financial success and build lasting wealth? We're here to guide you through this process. Watch the next video to discover the essential steps to building your wealth and ensuring a stable financial future. Thank you for being here. You are the true agents of change. Keep going, pursue your dreams, and remember, we believe in you.